Welcome to Coder Station.
Hey guys, welcome to Coder Station. In today's video, we are going to see the various methods which are used to manipulate a list in Python. Before starting with our today's video, let us see a quick recap of our last video. In last video, we saw how to modify a list and what is the mutability in the list. So mutability is nothing but the changing elements, that is we can change the order elements and remove and add elements in the list. For adding and removing, we have used various methods like append, concatenation, remove and del keyword. Concatenation we have done with the help of extend keyword and with the help of plus operator by using plus operator between two lists and storing the whole list in third variable and printing that variable. And for deletion we have seen remove and del keyword. Now we will see various methods which are used for manipulation of the list. So Python provides built-in methods for manipulation of the list. These methods can be used to perform various operations on lists such as sorting, reversing, counting, indexing, clearing, etc. So of these methods we have seen extend method, insert method and pop method in our previous video in the modification of list. So we will not discuss them in much detail. We will rather discuss here, that is clearing, indexing, counting, sorting and reversing of the list. So let us start with clearing. We will see the explanation of these methods first, then one by one I will give you the examples of these methods. First is clear method. It is used to remove all the elements from the list, keeping the list as it is. For example, if you have used SQL before using Python, then you know there is a truncate command which remove all the characters or the elements or the rows and columns from the list, and we only have the structure of the table. Just keep it in mind that clear command remove all the element, that remove all the attributes from a list and only keeps the structure of the list. Second is index. It returns the index of the first occurrence of specified element, and count returns the count of the particular element in the list. Then comes sort method. What sort method does is that it sorts the list in the ascending order. And then comes the reverse method. The reverse method does nothing but it reverses the order of the element. Sort method arranges the element in ascending order, while reverse method arranges the element in reverse order. So without wasting time, we will quickly start with our execution or example part. So first we are going to see the clear method that is used for clearing the elements from the list, keeping the list as it is. So for using that method, I'll first create a list named L1 and I'll put elements like C, C++, and Java, and I'm going to print this list first, so it maybe give you a more clear idea. So when I'm printing this list, I am expecting to get output as C, C++ and Java, which you are already knowing. Then to use this clear method, you have to write first list name, that is L1 dot operator and then clear method, then CLEAR, clear, and then two round brackets in front of that. Then we will again print L1 because we have to see the structure of that list. So when we will run this program, we will get the output as, first we are printing the list, so we are getting the output as C, C++ and Java. Then I am using clear method and when I am printing the list, it has only kept the structure of the list and no elements are present in these square brackets. Similarly, you can also use reverse method. So it is just like it is used just like clear method, that is L1 dot, just you have to write reverse. When you use reverse, then what happens in that, it reverses a particular order of the list. So before reversing the list, we were getting the output as C++ and Java, and after reversing a list we are getting the output as Java, C and C++. Now we will change the elements in the list, like I'll add the language or like Ruby. We'll keep Java as it is, and we will change it with Python, and we will sort the list. Sorting is also done in the similar manner. You have to use the list name, that is L1, and followed by the method sort. When you use sort method, then what happens is that it gets sorted as ascending order. So as you can see here, the Ruby, before us sorting the list, we were getting the output as Ruby, Python, and Java. And after sorting the list, we are getting the output as Java, Python, and Ruby. They are arranged alphabetically in after sorting. Next method which we are going to see is count method. The count method does nothing but it counts the occurrence of that particular element in the list and returns how many times it has occurred. For example, we will take a variable x to store the occurrence of that what we can say element. Then we will use L1 dot count, and in round bracket we will use in a round bracket we will write the element which we want to see how many times it has occurred. So I'll write here Ruby, and I'll print x. Now when we run this program, we are supposed to get output as 1 because Ruby is repeated only one time. If I copy this Ruby and then if I paste it multiple times in a list, then it will give me the count of that particular element in the list. So here Ruby is repeated 3 times, so it is giving me output as 3. I hope you have cleared the method count. The second method is index method. So to use this method, you have to follow same pattern just we have done for count. That is, to store the index of that method, we will take one variable x and then L1 dot index, and then we will write Ruby. Now let us see what happens because Ruby is present at 3 indexes. So what it gives us the output. Let us check it. It is giving me the very first occurrence of the output, that is 0. Whenever there are multiple elements placed in a list, it will give us very first count of that element. Similarly, if I remove or we can say delete these elements from the first half of the list and then add it to the last of the list, then we will see. Let us see what happens. As I mentioned, it must give us the index for the list which it has occurred for the first time. So technically it should return us 2. As you can see here in the output, we are getting the output as 2. So these were the methods which are useful for manipulating a list, and you must know it if you are learning Python. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for our next videos, and please don't forget to subscribe our videos.